Hi Scorpio, this is your reading with me for January 2021 for Twin Flames. I hope you're doing well. So, let's have a look and see what's coming through. So we're going to look into your side, their side, and the outcome. I have your cards here as well, nice and ready. So I just want to quickly mention that if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also down below. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is intention bracelets are on Etsy, so do check those out. It's not just intention bracelets. I feel like because I started with the bracelets, I always just mention them, but there's so many other items on there. There's decoration pieces, charms, letters, face masks, teas, crystals. There's oh my gosh, there's so much stuff on there, isn't there? There's, other jewellery pieces and pom-poms, tassels for different areas of your life. There's also, the beaded bracelets as well. These are meditated with, they're sage, they're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. They're super, super special, so definitely do check those out. And if you want to see how other people have seen results with these items, check out my Etsy store as well. Okay, so on your side, we have here the Tower. Oh, Scorpio. That is intense. So it could be that maybe you had an argument with your counterpart, aka your twin flame. It could be that you feel like maybe you messed things up, maybe something happened very recently and you just feel very, very bad about it, or you're sort of like ruminating on things that maybe you did in the past and you just think like that's what messed it up. I have nobody to blame but myself. I really see that being the truth, right? Because it takes two people to make a connection work, not just everything that you do. So don't be too harsh on yourself. I don't really think you need to be, because here the Ten of Wands here definitely shows that there's something that you may have said or done that just makes you feel very burdened and frustrated. And then on the other hand, you try and reason with yourself to make yourself feel like no, but what I did was actually right. Maybe some of you stood up for yourself and then you kind of feel bad, like, oh, I shouldn't have said anything, or some of you just wanted to say what was on your mind, and that is totally acceptable, right? Nothing bad with saying what's on your mind ever, but it definitely seems to have sort of burdened you in some way, shape or form, frustrated you. The Tower here is Mars energy, it's about conflict. Could also be like internally as well, just feeling like, oh, this is just too much, like I'm just getting to that point where I feel like I'm going to explode. It's just not, it doesn't sound like the most fun thing in the entire world, but it is there, right? It is there. Also, the Two of Wands here is really like trying to focus your things on, focus your time on other things. So you may think to yourself like, oh, just can't be bothered to sort of like look at this or focus on this. Let me focus on other things. Let me focus on other things that make me feel good. So this is you focusing your energy on things that make you feel excited, make you feel good, that make you feel happy. And that is literally what I see here with this Two of Wands. So hobbies, goals, dreams, like really trying to focus on you, and trying not to feel all of this guilt that you feel. Because I don't think that all of this is your fault. So please don't blame yourself. Okay, so on their side, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, sorry, they were just let's see what's happening on their side. Ten of Pentacles, okay. Four of Wands, Eight of Cups. Okay, so in regards to them towards you, okay, because this is them towards you, I see here this Eight of Pentacles, which shows that they could be very, very focused on their finances right now, and also taking on board the advice of their own family. So that's what I see there, is that they're really kind of doing their own thing. Their family is really pressuring them in terms of like settling down, being the right person, being a good person, taking care of themselves. Now, there is a little situation here where some of you, not all of you, okay, I just need to say that, some of you might be dealing with someone who is in a third party situation, for example. So I do see this this sort of family environment around them. Now, for some of them, you know, it could be, again, a third-party situation, but this is not for all of you. And you would know, okay, if they have a third-party situation or a family in general. But this is, you know, their family as well. Like, it could be their parents or it could be their siblings, etc. But they're really kind of like focused on that aspect as well. And the Four of Wands also showcases that when they think about you, they think about just how much they need to get themselves together, because there is a sense of maturity. They know that they need to be very honest. They know that when they think about you, they think about settling down. So it puts a lot of pressure on them to get themselves together. And with these two eights that we have, which is like a little sandwich with the filling inside, which, by the way, the filling is pretty special. You've got here Four of Wands, which is 11-11, right? This is about being on the right path in life. This energy here is really showing that they want to build a legacy for themselves. They want to have happiness. They want fulfillment. They do want a future. And when they think about the future, they think about you, especially in regards to the pressure that their family is putting on them. They do think about that, but they know they have so much work to do on themselves. And what I see here happening in January is that they're doing a lot of work to themselves. Like, they're putting in a lot of effort, focusing on their finances, focusing on their emotional health and their emotional self as well. Maybe healing certain things, talking to maybe a therapist or a counselor or a psychiatrist. And trying to get some form of help. You know, the Eight of Cups is about retreating. It is about looking after oneself, and it is about putting oneself first as well. So that's what they're doing, is that they're putting themselves first. They're trying to get themselves together. You may feel like maybe they're a bit hot and cold towards you here, but actually they're really getting themselves together. It's a little bit like, you know, taking 4 steps backwards, but then going 6 steps forward, right? That's the kind of energy I see. So you may feel like they're being hot and cold, but actually it does everything a favor moving forward. A little bit like the bow and the arrow analogy, right? Where the arrow has to be pulled back and it can feel like, wait a second, but we want the arrow to go forward. But actually the arrow does go forward, because when you pull it back with the bow and the arrow, it flies even further forward than it was, right? So it's like, you know, things have to sometimes go a little bit backwards in order to go forward. Not always, but in this case, that is what's happening for themselves. So they're working on themselves here. Now for the outcome, we have, I see a Chariot. Okay, we see the Chariot. By the way, if you look at these cards, you know, tarot cards, they're very symbolic. So you've got the castle here, of course, and you've got the castle in the background here. Actually, you can't see that the way that I've put it, but you see that, right? You see the castle right there. Right there, and then it goes across. So yeah, they want to build legacy. You know, it's about history, it's about moving forward, it's about emotionally them having that renewal in itself. So they really are moving towards you in many ways, right? By moving towards themselves as well. You've got here the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a very strong energy about like being in their element and not running away from themselves, like really taking care of themselves, putting themselves first, looking after themselves. I see a lot of that happening here, which is good. They're not running away from themselves. So you've got the Queen of Cups, okay, so they're thinking about your lot. You've got a lot of water energy there. And this is about them realizing just how much more mature they need to be, right? They need to be mature. They need to get themselves together. They can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. They know that they need to get themselves together. Oh my gosh, absolutely. They 100% know. So when you've got that kind of a vibe, and then you've got here the Six of Cups as well. By the way, Six of Cups is to do with like them coming towards you and also being more truthful. This is also them thinking about the time that you spent together. So this is about them kind of going over memories and things like that that have sort of happened between the two of you, and then really looking inwards and thinking, you know what, I need to do something about this. So let me start with myself and then come towards you. And that's what I see here. So January is a real work in progress for them. And that's what I pick up. So Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope it gives you clarity, and if it does, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and do check out the description box which is down below, and take care everyone.